Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As we went to break, we had just saw some curious things going on with 4X talking with Drake and Rico. So we'll have to stay tuned for that. There were some words exchanged, but apparently our audio was malfunctioning. So text, get on that shit. Because we could have missed some valuable information on that one. Either get it right or it's your job. If you got it, good. So, up next, we have Marcus getting jumped again. And Marcus is going to open up with a DDT against James. Apparently, this was a match that Guardian was booked for. It was going to be an arena brawl match for the TV title. But with Guardian's loss, it's been modified, and James is just going right to town on Marcus. It'll be interesting to see how well Marcus is able to recover, because he hasn't had long to recover, maybe 5-8 minutes. But to be fair, it was at the back as Marcus ducks under, standing switch. Marcus pulls back, but he's going to get countered by James with the jawbreaker. And he goes a single leg Boston Crab in the center of the ring. And Marcus trying to get to that bottom rope. He's getting close, but Marcus is barely going to get out of it. That might be that match fatigue, because Marcus just got done dealing with Guardian. Johnny goes to the headlock. Marcus is going to counter it, standing switch. Marcus is going to throw Johnny in the corner. Missile dropkick. Johnny's going to sidestep. Johnny picks up Marcus. Comes out a couple right hands, left crosses, but Marcus will come back with a right hand and then followed by a deep clothesline. Marcus is going to roll over Johnny and put him in the moose knuckle. And Johnny's going to power right out of it. And Johnny's going to springboard out and springboard back in, and nobody home. Marcus is going to drop the leg drop. And oh, Marcus just taking out the legs of James. Marcus to the waist lock. Johnny's going to counter it to the wrist lock. Johnny is all over Marcus right now. And no, apparently James is going to win. He's the new TV title holder. James is going to take the victory. What a night so far for the FSCW University squad. James Strider is going to take the victory home. And our cameras are going to the back again. What's going on here? And we don't know what our camera's doing right now. I think they're going in there. Oh, well, Mr. Tickner, wasn't expecting you, but welcome. I'm coming out to watch our main event of the evening. Okay. Huh. Okay, so Frankie is coming out to join us on our main event this evening. And the main event match is going to be another qualifier for the captain, creating your own captain of your MXC series squad. So I guess they're going to get right into that. So we have 5 more going to try get that grant themselves that captainship so they can build their own team. Because the roster, it's going to be a lot of this for the next couple weeks, ladies and gentlemen. I wonder who the casts are this time. And apparently it's been adjusted slightly due to a timing issue. The last week's scramble match was only 10 minutes when it was supposed to be 20. So that's been adjusted, so we will see how that goes now. Who knows, that might be a little more entertaining for all we know. But thank you again for joining us here on the FSCW network. There's so many teams so many players are trying to get there, and every 5 minutes a new star. Everybody knows how the rules go. The winner will become a captain and have the power to form his own team. So it'll be very interesting how it's going to go. And first one out is William Whiteside, bringing out the captain's belt because they have to take a belt down to the ring, apparently, so it is what it is. So the first one out is going to be William Whiteside. He's been kind of quiet as of late. After losing his title to Nathan, then attempting to regain it, and then getting lost and defeated by Grayson. So it's been back and forth. We don't know, but we know for a fact Grayson still has a rematch, one way or another. But next up is going to be Marsh. Marsh is joining the fuss. So another guy that we haven't seen very much of. I'm being told the majority of them have just been taking their time during this situations around the world, and they're just staying at home and recovering. Because a lot of them have injuries for years that have been building up. So this is going to be a good bout between these two to start. What a main event to start here, ladies and gentlemen. And here we go. $20 around the clock, and Marsh is going to open up a big explosive clothesline out of the corner, drops the elbow. Marsh going to go to the waist lock and going to hit teardrop suplex on William. Marsh goes to the headlock and throws William, and he's going to do a pullback clothesline on William. Drops the elbow, nobody home. Marsh goes to the wrist lock, switches over to the headlock, elbow to the face. Marsh going to throw him right into the ropes. Going to pull back, and beautiful there, hip toss there. Standing switch, Marsh is going to throw William into the corner. Shoulder thrust. Another shoulder thrust. Going to try and wear down that middle section. He goes to the well one too many times, and William is going to telegraph it with a knee to the face. Beautiful front face buster. And Marsh going for that armbar, or the Fujiwara armbar, my apologies, and Williams going to get what he can and get out of it. Williams going to pick up Marsh. William goes for the waist lock. And William going to drive him down. Going to stomp away on him, going to roll right into a hip toss, and Marsh is going to counter it. Marsh going to the wrist lock. Marsh going to pull back clothesline. Marsh going to roll over William and put him into the moose knuckle. But William's right there, but he's going to attempt to power out of it. And Marsh going to go to the front face lock, snapmare takedown, followed by an elbow to the head, throat, elbow to the spine, my apologies. William goes to the wrist lock. William's going to throw Marsh into the corner. Big clothesline. William again is going to roll him over and put him in the moose knuckle. And Marsh going to power out of it. Marsh is for this first cover of the match. 1, 2, and Williams going to kick out at 1. Marsh is going to telegraph him big right hand, but Williams going to sidestep because he's seen that fist too many times. So he's going to sidestep it. Big clothesline. Marsh going to get another for a cover. Williams going to kick out of it at 1. William punches him in the shoulder plex. And he's going to hang him up. Just going to try and throw him right on top of that rope to just slingshot Marsh right back to the mat below. Pump handle gutbuster. William picking up Marsh once again. You're going to hit that rope, that spiral fisherman suplex. Will that be enough? Williams going to pick him up. Williams going to throw Marsh into the ropes. And it'll pull back spine buster. And William going to stomp on the midsection. And William comes around. Marsh is stunned, but Marsh recuperates just in time. And you're going to get a Russian leg sweep and going to swing the momentum back into Marsh's way. Marsh just teeing off on William after trying to pull those tactics. Marsh goes with a waist lock, snapmare counter. And Williams going to kick him in the midsection. Going to duck under for the high angle neck breaker. William going to pull him up. Going to pull up Marsh. And again, going to try it. And he's going to do a big back body drop. He thought he was going to do the pullback spine buster, but apparently not this time. William again going to throw him into the ropes. And Marsh is going to duck under with a shot to the kidneys. Marsh going to snap suplex William down. Marsh doesn't look too good. Marsh trying to take William out apparently. But that might be too long because William's going to... Marsh is up top baiting William in. And they're both up top. And William's going to take it and drive Marsh through the table. Right through the announce table. And it's Jeff. Jeff's the next one in for the match. So now it's turned to a triple threat. Jeff Henderson, Mr. Old School. Jeff goes to the waist lock on William. William's going to counter to the front face lock. William's going to throw Jeff into the corner, but he's going to get caught by the apron and get sent back in. Marsh on the outside goes to the waist lock, standing switch. Going to throw William into the match now. Marsh is going to drop the elbow. Jeff going to sweep under. And going to roll right into a hip toss. Williams going to dive between the both of them. And Jeff's going to punch Marsh in the face, go to the waist lock, but Marsh is going to counter to the wrist lock. Marsh going to do a hammer lock and drive right into the shoulder and bicep of Jeff. Williams getting a breather because he kind of needs it. But Jeff's back in and everybody's back in now. Williams going to take advantage of it. Beautiful German suplex. High angle, European uppercut. Jeff going to come back with a waist lock and hit a backside suplex of his own. Jeff gonna duck under. Try and stay as fresh as he can. Marsh doesn't look, he's not in the best of shape. Jeff's gonna grab some steps. And Marsh is gonna grab some steps now. This is a bad day for William. He gets back in the ring and he sees that shit going down. He's like, oh hell no. But Jeff's gonna cover, get him and hit a DDT. Marsh comes back. Jeff went for a cover, but Marsh is going to break it up. Jeff is going to get thrown into the corner, spun around. Jeff's going to kick out and then followed by a clothesline. Jeff going for the cover. 1, 2, and Williams there to break it up. Marsh throws Jeff into the corner, spins him around. William comes out over the top of the clothesline. And Marsh, oh God! Hits the RKO out of nowhere. Here's the cover. 1, 2, oh! William. I don't think that was the stunner for hire. But William pulled a trick out of another trick out of his book. There's a camera on Marsh. You're gonna switch the wheel around, and then Mark is barely gonna. Williams gonna bait him in as as Marsh went for that Fuller block, and now Williams taking advantage. Marsh has been busted open. So William baited him in pretty badly. And now he's there with the steps right next door to it. Jeff's going to come into the snapmare chin lock. Butterfly chin lock, but Williams there to break it up. Jeff is going to sweep in. Marsh is going to throw Jeff in the corner. Kick him to try and keep him out of commission, but Williams right there, right on top of Marsh. And Marsh, I believe, is going coast to coast. Hits coast to coast. I don't think he got all of it on there because he kind of got blind with that blood in his eye. But Marsh is going to try and cover Jeff here, but Williams right there to break it up. William going to pull back in there, and Jeff's going to break it up. And Jeff going to hit the DDT. Hits the Executioner's DDT. Here's the cover. 1. Williams there to break it up. Marsh comes back with hands. Jeff's going to counter it. Jeff's going to throw Marsh into the corner. Pull back clothesline. Here's the cover. 1, 2, and William. And Jeff's going to take the first fall of the match. Jeff is your current title holder and the current captain. Refs acknowledging him as William and Marsh are going right back at it. Chop block. Jeff going to the waist lock, saying switch to the headlock. Elbow to the face. Jeff is going to pick up Marsh. Marsh is in bad shape as Jeff is fighting both the men off. Front face buster. Williams is sit there and going to dump Marsh over the top. And Marsh is going to try and bring in Will the hard way, but William gets stunned, eats a clothesline. And oh, Aiden Foster, of all people. As William's going to get trying to get his arm ripped out of his socket by Marsh, Jeff immediately goes after Aiden. So Aiden's going to take an elbow to the throat as Marsh goes against Will, and Jeff just taken out. And William and Marsh are just going back and forth, counter for counter. They switch off, and Jeff's on William now, hits the high angle neck breaker. Marsh is going to fight over. Oh, Marsh. He's going to get all of the cha-cha jabs and going to take out Foster. As William eats a snap suplex. Marsh is trying to get a cover on Aiden, but Foster's still raring to go. Too early for that shit. William's going to throw Jeff into the corner. William going to go for that hair, but Jeff's right there to wait for him. Jeff going to hit the European uppercut. Foster's going to take Marsh. William hits the sling blade. William goes for the cover. 1, and Aiden's there to break it up. Followed by a front face bulldog there from Foster on William. Marsh going at it with Jeff. And oh, he's going to hit the stunner. Oh, another one. The O from out of nowhere. William hits it again. Drops the knee. Jeff gets scoop slammed. Marsh is on Aiden. Jeff is kind of out of it right now after all that shit. He's going to have Marsh do a drop toe hold. Jeff going to go for a cover. Aiden and William are both occupied, but picks up it. Jeff, instead of going for the cover to try and take a breather, going to hit the high angle neck breaker. And Williams eat a belly to belly. And Jeff going to hit the Russian leg sweep. Aiden's got Will covered. Will's going to kick out at 1. But Aiden just destroys William with that as Jeff hits another snap suplex. Comes there, Jeff. I don't know what Jeff's got in mind now. But he throws Aiden right into Jeff, which is going to distract him just long enough. As William's going to put Aiden to sleep. Jeff's right there to punch William in the back of the head. And Jeff going with that DDT once again. And Marsh going to escape the ring. And Aiden's been busted open. Sling blade. Marsh coming in again. Marsh going to go after Aiden. Jeff gets Wade, gets William. William's going to scoop slam Jeff. Marsh is going to try and cover. Williams doing dumb distractions. And oh, Aiden gets out 2. And again! Hits the O head shot from out of nowhere. That's what it is, the boom head shot. Not the stunner for hire, but William hitting headshots galore. William goes for the cover. And Aiden's there just to break it up. William's going to try and get some air. As Jeff and Marsh, everybody's in bad shape. Everybody's busted open. We might have a repeat of last week where the last person in is going to steal it. As Foster goes for a cover on Marsh on the outside. 2, and Aiden's going to pin Marsh. So Aiden is the current tag team. He is the current co-captain. Oh, he is the current MXC captain. So as Marsh is going to get thrown into a pole. But Marsh is going to counter it to the front face lock and throw Aiden back into the pole. William throwing Jeff into the barricade. William dropping the head bump. Nobody works. William going for a cover on the outside. The ref's right there. 1, 2, and William has pinned Jeff, so he's the current MXC captain. We've had 3 changes right now. Foster going to duck under. Then, oh, Shane is the last sumbitch in. Foster going for a cover. Marsh lets him in. Shane's the freshest man in the ring. Has the best advantage. Williams the current there. And Shane going to do something. He's going to punch Jeff in the back. And Jeff going to try and put Shane to sleep. And oh God, William hits the headshot out of nowhere. William hitting Toys R headshots all day long. Foster's bending Marsh in half. Jeff is recovering. He's a bloody mess. Jeff is on the apron. We got Shane in the center. Shane's going to come out. He is the freshest. Foster goes for the cover. Shane's going to break it up. Marsh kicks out Aiden. Foster to the center. Williams in the center of the ring. We got 3 minutes left. Foster's in the barricade. Shane's going to pull the face. Marsh is going to snap suplex Foster. Marsh goes for the cover. 1, 2, and oh, Jeff's there, but he's not going to break it up. Aiden's going to break it up, and Shane is going to be on the receiving end of that elbow drop. Shane goes for the cover. 1. And Williams there to break it up. Jeff going for the cover. Shane kicks out. Another snap suplex on Foster. Marsh is going to go for a cover. The ref's right there. Foster's not going to give in. William is going to sit there and try and just break up there to defend his champion, his captain. But Jeff is going to hit an neck breaker. Marsh goes for the cover. 1, 2, throw! And Jeff's there to break it up. Shane tries a rolling wheel kick, but nobody home. Foster and Marsh just beating the hell out of each other in the barricade. Shane going to take Jeff to the steps. Foster picks up Marsh. Shane going to drop Tolo into an ankle lock. On the outside, vertical suplex. Foster on Marsh. Shane's going to pick up Jeff. And another vertical suplex on Marsh. Shane's stunned. Aiden's going for a cover. 1, 2, and Williams going to break down, saving his capinism. And Jeff going for another cover. Marsh going for a cover. 1, 2, and Marsh is going to take it. Marsh is the current team captain, MXC champion. Oh, what the hell? Shane just immediately jumped across the screen, hit Will with the cutting edge. Talk about some wizardy bullshit. Shane is going to get that. Marsh is the current captain. Shane going to get thrown in the corner. Foster gets thrown over there, and we will be right back, ladies and gentlemen.